Welcome back to Rails Minute, where you can find out more about what is happening with the library system. I'm Dan Bostrom, Director of Marketing and Communications, and I'm here with Rails Executive Director Monica Harris. Hello, Monica.
Hi, Dan.
So we're at the end of the year, but the news of libraries and the things that people need to know about does not stop, right? And so one of the deadlines that's coming up that our members should definitely know about is the Paid Leave for All Workers Act, which is scheduled to go into effect January 1st, 2024. What does this mean for our libraries?
So this law mandates that employees are eligible to receive up to 40 hours of paid time off for any reason during a 12-month period. Illinois is the third state in the nation to enact legislation like this and the first in the Midwest. But what this means for members is that they may need to make changes to their benefits just to make sure that they're in compliance with this law. So if you're looking for more information on this, the best place to go is the Illinois Department of Labor's website. It will have information including frequently asked questions that you might have an interest in knowing, the list of proposed rules about this law, and an email address where you can submit comments to that. We also would note that they have a series of webinars that they're offering in December and January that really go through a lot of these changes and what you need to do to be in compliance. Rails offered a webinar with HR Source on this topic earlier this fall, and we're also going to look to schedule another in early 2024, but we want to make sure our members are aware of this right now.
Great, yeah, it sounds like a lot of resources to support our members in that particular
Yes.
area. Something else that's coming up on the horizon in 2024 is broadband connectivity in Illinois. So what can you tell us about what's happening and what can members do to help sort of ensure its success?
Yes, so the Illinois Office of Broadband published the draft Illinois State Digital Equity Plan. And so I would really encourage all of our libraries to go and take a look at that plan. A lot of the things that libraries are doing as community anchor institutions are really relevant to the feedback that is being asked. And that public comment period is actually open right now. So if you look at that plan, you have the opportunity to comment and share how libraries are important to the future of broadband. The plan really draws on years of research and outreach, and it's going to support a lot of the things that our libraries are already doing. So we want to encourage all of our members to go and take a look at that plan.
There's a lot happening with broadband right now. How, and there's a lot of funding that's coming through. How are leaders going to decide where this funding goes and how it's spent?
So as part of the Broadband Equity, Access, and Deployment Program, which is also known as BEAD, the Illinois Broadband Lab is going to create a portal for libraries, and that is a place to submit challenges and do community anchor institution kind of questions and opportunities to show how they would use this funding. Libraries can support individuals in preparing and submitting the challenges, and they can also support other local nonprofits that might also be interested in finding ways to support that. So the challenge takes place in January 2024. We don't have exact dates yet, but we will let our members know as soon as we have some of those dates, as well as the links to where you can submit what those challenges might look like.
Great, thank you. Yeah, thank you for all that information. So, as again, we think to 2024, it's the deadline for the fiscal year 2024 Public Library Per Capita and Equalization Aid Grant. What do people need to know, and what is more information that we can sort of share with them about that process?
So the fiscal year 2024 application and expenditure report are due on Tuesday, January 30th. And so, of course, to be eligible, a public library has to meet all of the statutory requirements, and that includes providing library service that they meet or make progress towards all of those Illinois public library standards. But there is a new requirement this year, and that's certification that a library is meeting Public Act 103-100, which is chiefly concerned with freedom of information and the banning book bans piece that we've talked so much about in this group. So libraries that are submitting that information will see just a new requirement that they fill out that piece of it. You can get more guideline information as well as links to those required reports at the Illinois Secretary of State's website. And so we can help you with that, and also find links, of course, in e-news and on the Rails website.
Awesome, awesome. Well, as always, if you have questions, you can contact us at communications@railslibraries.org, or you can leave a comment below this video here. A reminder that Rails Minute is also available as a podcast, and you can subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Monica, it's the end of the year, so I want to thank you for all your leadership in 2023. I know that we're all looking forward to a great 2024. Is there anything else, any messages you want to share with folks out there for 2024?
It's been a great year, and we so have appreciated getting a chance to connect with our Rails member libraries. Thank you for watching and hearing what we're doing, and we can't wait to see what you're doing next year.
Absolutely. Okay, well, thank you all for watching, and thank you, Monica, and we'll see you in 2024.